how many people have you killed, Deadass?
I'm counting at least 42, 43, 44.
Interesting.
What?
Why is that so interesting?
Why did you do that?
Why are you trying to get him on a murder beat?
Why did you turn to me like
Just wanted to know.
Wait, that's your Gandalf?
It's very clear. Doc has never heard Gandalf speak before.
This ain't the real Gandalf. This is creepy Gandalf.
Gandalf the Black.
Gandalf the Black. Black magic.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
there it is.
Finally, black magic is
That's
here.
where it comes from.
Whoa.
What do you have the power to do?
Well, I can.
Make credit scores go down?
There it is. Go up. Yeah, you. I have the ability to make credit scores go up.
Oh.
I have the ability to make the white man's bigger.
Wow.
Oh, what?
That's an interesting thing you would go to.
I'll make
Dwarves don't
it.
have that problem.
You know, I don't want you leaving all your O's. I want you losing all your O's. That's all.
Oh,
go
that's very nice of you.
Abracadabra to the little pecker. And then
Wait, so with your power, you give white people...
No, I'm not packing like that either, so I should have been white in the flesh. I mean, I'm okay, but I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah. Depends on who she is. She'll look and say,
Oh.
okay, well, I can work with that. Or she will go,
like-
oh, okay. You know, it's two different, you know, so you gotta know your place.
Yeah, I get that.
Doc looks like if Gandalf starred in Sister Act 2.
Gandalf Goldberg.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say a little prayer for you. Yeah, come on.
Feel it.
Yeah. All right. Hey, guys, we're talking about Return of the King, the third movie in the trilogy.
The best one.
Best trilogy of all times, Lord of the Rings. Oh, my God. You guys, Doc and Carlos both watched it for the first time. And guys, what did you think?
I loved it.
Yes.
I loved it. It was my favorite one.
Yes.
I feel like it was all worth it coming to this.
Yes.
Yeah, it was very good. At first, I got mad when I first put it on.
Why?
And I saw it was over 3 hours. I said, they fucking got me. Because y'all know how I feel about that shit.
Yeah.
And I said, God damn. But this shit, as soon as you click it on, you get lost in the whole world.
Yeah, exactly.
And you do not want to pause, and you want to see every fucking thing.
I like it because I knew the journey was coming to an end too. Like I was going to get some satisfaction at the end. And I was so invested in the Frodo like journey itself that I was like, this is my main shit. I want to watch this end. And so I was obsessed with that. And I liked the journey in the second one, like through the mountains and stuff. But this like going up like the tall like stairs and stuff, I was like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
And the spider web and all that stuff. He looks so weird wrapped in webs.
You know, when he was
He looked
wrapped...
like a twink at 4 a.m.
That's some sort of like... Yeah. And you know what? He said it felt like... because it's some sort of... the substance they use, whatever. He described it as being wrapped in a giant condom. Is how Elijah Wood described being wrapped up.
That's interesting.
Yeah. That he would use that.
Yeah, very weird thing to say.
Weird thing to say. Weird thing to say.
You know what would be funny?
What?
If you Google that, and that's actually what it was, like just strands of
Little
fucking Trojan,
is latex.
Magnum wrapper, Magnum fucking latex. They just.
Do you think he thinks about that when he's having sex? He's like, oh, I know what it's like to be my dick right now.
I don't think so at all.
I would think that.
Okay.
I would be like, I know.
And that's why you're Frodo Shaggins.
Yes.
Yeah. You're the one looking for booty in Middle Earth. And not the treasure.
Wait, who? Oh, the guy from Rowdy gets the booty in the end.
Yeah, Sean Astin?
Sean Astin. He gets the hot redhead.
Right.
Does.
Sam.
Yeah.
Which
Sam.
is so weird because for the longest you're like, is Sam gay?
I know. I was just waiting for when he was like, I would have married her in another life or whatever he says.
Newsflash, you can be gay and still have kids.
That is true.
Wait,
That always just goes way over my head though. I'm like, once we enter into a world where gay guys are having kids, I'm like, Like it's just like we're in another reality.
Well, you haven't met my
That's the most
uncle.
unbelievable thing in Lord of the Rings for you.
Yes.
Well, you haven't met my uncle. That's what you haven't done. This guy. Fuck you.
I heard dwarves' wives have beards. Is that true, Gimli?
They do not have beards, but sometimes they are confused for the dwarf men.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I thought they were
what
hairy.
happens?
Well, in Two Towers,
Okay.
Eowyn's asking Gimli, like, or talking about dwarf, or Gimli's talking about how, that dwarf just sprouted out of the ground. It's like, of course we have dwarf women, and we have, like, he's describing that dwarves are not just these mysterious people. Like, we actually have wives and this and that.
Oh,
And
I see.
Aragorn goes, it's the beards that why they're confused as dwarf men. So I was just asking Gimli because I just wanted to clear that up. That did the dwarf
They
women
don't
really have beards?
actually have the beards, but they are hairy in all the right places.
Oh.
You know what's funny is one time.
Gandalf the Black loves that.
Oh, he's overexcited.
Oh, yeah.
He's like a dog that knows he's about to go out.
That century bush is. That fucking.
Crotch beards.
Oh.
That's what they were talking about. Crotch beards.
Oh, the bush of the century. We should have a pageant.
And once every 100 years.
Yes, bush of the century.
Did you just pitch a pube pageant to us?
Pretty much.
Run by.
Like
We'll get right on that.
Fucking
Wait, where does Elijah Wood go at the end?
Oh.
Is that like the Hobbit Amazon stuff?
Okay, so when Tolkien wrote the book, so he had
Tolkien from South Park?
not
Another black joke coming at you.
which they hey look, there is an episode of South Park where Tolkien says his name's not Tolkien, it's Tolkien.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Right? Have you seen
Yeah.
that episode? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm not Tolkien. I'm like the token black guy. My name is Tolkien.
Mm-hmm.
Like J.R.R. Tolkien. But Tolkien he wanted the ending to be that Frodo was so traumatized by the events, by everything that happened. J.R.R. Tolkien actually fought in World War I and experienced, a lot of people with PTSD and all that people can't go back to a normal life. So that was being described at the end of the book, that people can't go back after so much bad has happened and so much traumatizing things has happened, that it's sort of a metaphor for like, hey, he's not going to go back to his normal life. Too many bad things have happened to him.
Well, what about
that
Sam? He's just this traumatized dad who like beats his wife at night or something.
He'll take it out on his wife, and his kids.
That dude is so emotional. I was like, God damn. Or either that or he's like the bitch in the relationship. He's the.
But they're
she's
all
like, shut up.
crying.
You always crying, you little bitch. Well, I just. Frodo.
Can I just say, if I went on that journey, I think I would have cried too
You think so?
at the end. If it was me and Pete, I would have cried. If Pete was getting on a fucking boat and I had to go be like a dad now, I'd be like, I want to go on this adventure so bad.
No, wait, look, he wasn't a dad yet, right?
Yeah.
He got to fucking like right away.
Yeah,
he said,
did
fuck
do that.
it. He was just like animal stuff.
Yeah. Animal style.
Hell yeah.
In and out.
Yeah.
You good?
Sorry. Yale hitting me a little late.
How did hell, huh?
Yeah, wait, how do dwarves fuck? That's what I want to know. It's got to be really aggressive.
Puppy style.
Puppy style? What's puppy style?
Just not doggy style. Stupid joke.
I feel like there's a lot of mashing involved.
Well,
Like, very
doggy
rough-
style,
rough
it's
and,
like it's even hard for me. Like I can't like always do doggy style. It's embarrassing.
What do you
it's
mean
like
you
a hard.
can't do-
I'm not tall, dude.
Yeah, like me, 5'3". I had a chick that was like 6 feet. I get it.
Wait, you've hooked up with a girl with 6 foot?
Yeah.
Nice.
You tried to do doggy style?
Y'all forget I was on the streets, so I was wilding out. Women.
has nothing to do with height.
Here's the thing though. Like
But
women, tall women are always attracted to me. Not always, but they be attracted to me. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like, what are you supposed to say? No?
Of course not.
They all beautiful, so you go for them all. You don't give a fuck about height, race, or nothing. Weight.
No.
I didn't have some.
It just seems like a difficult thing.
refrigerator.
Like I've hooked up with a girl who's like 5'11", and it was like, climbing the stairs at the World Trade Center. It was impossible.
For doggy style, but if her arch is good, what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, but I'm not like the arch is good. I'm not like being
Just
like
say you can't fuck, Carlos. Just say that. Don't
there's just some positions I can't do, and it's embarrassing. And I'm being honest with my
what?
homies right now.
Yeah, hold
Dwarf
her.
will stand on the coffee table and get it done.
Oh, there.
See?
Oh,
Thank you.
See,
Wow.
crates, fucking books.
Wow.
You
The
just fuck-
skulls of our enemies.
Yeah.
I want to fuck while standing on the skulls of my enemies.
Yeah.
It's actually a really cool idea.
Yeah. Yeah. There's
I want to hook up with a waitress while standing on the skulls of like random comedians from the past and stuff. Give me their heads
Yeah. Okay.
while I get head.
Ooh. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I would feel bad because everyone I don't like, I actually do like. I noticed.
Oh, you would
noticed-
feel bad?
Yeah, because everyone I hate, I end up liking a lot. It's usually just my own insecurity. So that's why I like to meet everyone in person before I say anything about them.
Well, Frodo doesn't kill people. The only person Frodo killed was Gollum.
Yeah, but I'm talking
That's
about
it?
Carlos right now.
That was an accident.
Carlos?
Yeah, I'm Carlos right now. I'm trying to be honest with my homies.
Please
I'm trying
don't kill anyone.
I'm not going to kill anyone. That's what I'm saying. I like to be friends with everyone.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I have no enemies.
Okay. Everybody's got enemies.
Yeah, I probably have a couple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And in Middle Earth, we kill our enemies. This movie has a body count of 846 on-screen deaths, most out of any movie. So there's a lot of killing in this movie. A lot.
Who counted that?
And how?
So annoying.
It's fucking war.
I would have lied. If I
I'd be curious how high the body count is in Raid or the Raid Redemption.
I need to rewatch the Raid Redemption.
Yeah. Yeah.
But of course, if any dwarfs were killed, it's half.
I don't appreciate that, Gandalf.
Come on, I'm
a foul person.
It's not magic. It's just science.
It is science, but it's half. Wait, and at the end, Frodo is like completing the book. I didn't know this was going to happen in the movie. So is it a situation of, oh, everything you've just watched on screen, I've been writing this whole time. I'm the author of the story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Is it that upsets you?
No.
That he's writing a book?
I just think it's kind of funny. It's like, well, you're kind of the unreliable narrator considering you're the main character. So it's like, what really happened on that mountain? Like, I can't trust that you're telling the truth.
Oh,
yeah, he took some shit out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe some gay shit.
Oh yeah,
It's
a
like,
spit job, hawk tui a little bit. I get what you're saying. I don't know what the fuck.
out of everything, you cut out a spit job.
Yeah, like when they're lying
Trying to
on
follow
that,
your lead, girl.
they're lying on that rock. When they're lying on that
trying.
rock at the end, it's like, quick, like, jerk me off real quick. Give me, let's do something. We're about to die. Let's fuck.
I don't think I could jerk off next to lava. And all that. That's too
Then
hot.
you're not a real man.
Yeah, I'll jerk off I have jerked off my car before, so I can do it in suspicious areas.
Yeah.
That's illegal, I think.
Wait, is it?
Yeah, it's public.
Yeah. Holy shit, you didn't know that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Okay.
I've done it a couple times.
Okay.
Somebody's been jacking off in the car.
Yeah,
Just
just
a
park
quick air.
on my driveway before I get home. Stay there for an extra 15
Holy
minutes.
shit. And
Was the vehicle moving?
No, it wasn't. It was parked.
Thank God.
One time,
Uh-oh.
proud of this. To keep myself awake, it was all I could do. I started jerking off behind the wheel. But what I did was I made sure I just kept blue-balling myself for 2 hours straight. Because I knew if I came in the napkin, I would fall and pass out to sleep in the driver's seat immediately.
Wow.
What did you use for lube for 2 hours?
A dry hand and images in my mind.
No, so no hot.
Very deep in the minds of mortal.
Fuck. Okay.
That's incredible. I want to try doing that just for fun to see if it could get my heart going up. Like.
It will, but do not ejaculate, otherwise you'll kill yourself immediately. You'll fall asleep at the wheel immediately.
By the way, telling me that if you come, you die is such a fun way to jerk off, I think.
Well, don't be pulling any David Carradine shit.
No, I won't.
Please.
I told you I wouldn't do that last
Okay.
episode.
Okay, good.
Please.
Okay, that promise still continues.
Yeah.
Like, I'm making sure.
Although I do.
Would you wanna
I
die?
I won't. I've just never tried it, and now my interest is peaked.
Oh, come on, don't do it.
Yeah.
Would you want to die like Richard Pryor's father supposedly passed away?
How'd he die?
Fucking a woman.
Fucking a woman?
Fucking a woman.
Yeah. So the bit is.
Sounds like an honorable death to me.
Yeah. It's one of the most greatest jokes I've ever heard. He says he came and went at the same time, and he said that's called recycling. That's the fucking funniest
so
shit.
funny.
Brilliant.
That's amazing.
Recycling.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's so good.
That's so fucking good. I said, God damn it, this guy's genius.
That is so smart.
God
Fuck.
damn it, that bit was fucking amazing when he said,
No, I don't want to go out
Crying
having
up.
sex.
no,
Yeah.
I don't either.
Oh,
The trauma that you inflict on your girl, because she got to roll you over and then roll you into a casket, it's fucking weird.
Well, you could just hook up with someone who already has trauma.
Oh, you disgust me the way you eat your cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, what is going on?
Even for a dwarf, this is disgusting.
it exploded everywhere.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
No. No, I'm good.
There's juices everywhere.
Fuck.
That is a scene that I'll never forget in The Return of the King, is when he's eating all those cherry tomatoes.
Oh, yeah.
First time I saw it, I winced.
Oh, it's gross. Yeah, so and that's the thing. He's just sent out his son to retake Osgiliath. That's what they've lost that river town. So he's like, hey, go back and take it over. And it's like, it's overrun. I'm gonna die doing this.
Yeah.
And he's so, Denethor hates his son so much. I don't know what it is, but loves Boromir so much. The son that was taken from him, he's just like, go and do it. Boromir would have done it. So he's in this demented place, and the way he's eating, it really is just so careless and so savage, and in a way that's very gluttonous, with somebody that's then writing out, giving their life. And here's this steward of Gondor that doesn't care about his son, doesn't care about the safety of the city, any of it. And you're just like, this guy's fucking disgusting. He's so hated, and he plays it really well.
Yeah.
How upset were you when Pippin pledged himself to
Oh,
serve underneath him?
Oh, I liked
I was
it.
nervous.
Oh, I hated that.
I got nervous for him.
I hate it. You can see it on Gandalf's face as soon as he pledges, like, you idiot, why would you do that?
Oh, yeah.
And he wasn't supposed to talk. Gandalf told him, don't talk. And the first thing he does is talk.
Yeah.
The whole movie is Pippin's fault.
You know what? And
Right?
Gandalf hates Pippin. I think Gandalf really wants to just like kill Pippin.
He should have just pimp slapped him like, fuck. And I gave him, bitch. You bitch, you defy me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he kind of knocks him with his staff, right? Like, get up.
Yeah, it's
Right?
it's like, oh, Gandalf, you should have gave it to him.
Yeah, man. But he lets Pippin off like so many times where he's just like, God, like, what are you doing? And Pippin, right at the Mines of Moria, he's messing with that little skeleton that falls down. Dude, Pippin, what the fuck? He takes that
ball.
the plantier, it's called, the ball, yeah, and is
eye.
looking into it.
I love that
basically
thing.
steals it.
Why
And-
did he find it? Like, in the book, is there more explanation or anything like of how he just finds it in the water? Or is it just really by chance Pippin finds it?
I can't remember it specifically, but he does actually touch it and get in contact
I think
with
it
Sauron.
calls out to him because he's the most simple-minded out of
Oh.
So I think he's the easiest to access and call
Love
out
that.
to, so he picks it up.
Because remember, the whole tale is about Frodo being the one. So whatever that thing is that chose Frodo as being the one, understood the assignment of everybody and how they had to be influenced.
I see. Okay.
So it's like that thing is leading him to that too.
I see.
Whatever that is, it's unfolding the story of how this journey needs to take place.
Okay. God, Middle Earth needs deodorant.
So get some Mando, guys.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Middle Earth, get some Mando. Mando is a whole body deodorant. Yes, a whole body deodorant. It's dermatologist tested and gentle on all your bits.
It controls odor for 72 hours, clinically proven, and you can choose from 4 cologne quality scents or unscented if you want to get stealthy.
There's these great deodorant wipes. You can wipe all in there. You can also use the deodorant stick too, but the wipes,
That refreshing. First of all, the scent you get after that.
The wipe down? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're like, okay, I'm smelling good.
I'm smelling good. You're feeling good because it just feels good to be clean and smell clean.
Especially if you're meeting a lady.
I like the cream tube.
Ooh.
You like the cream?
The cream tube? Oh my God.
My favorite is the Mount Fuji smell and that cleansing bar. And it's also a deodorizer too, more so than soap. I discovered Mando literally when they started sponsoring the show, and I haven't stopped using it. Like I have. Like, look at this. Look at this.
You're Mando crazy.
Like, this is used.
Man.
You see?
It even got a couple pubic hairs on there.
No,
what is that? Oh, you actually got.
No, this is armpit hair.
Dude, we could sell that on the dark web.
But you can use it for your whole body. Okay. So that's not a wrong guess.
Did you know that Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers? It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, just like I talked about, 2 free products of your choice, like the mini body wash or deodorant wipes, which Pete loves, and my favorite, free shipping.
Luckily, I have a discount code to help you get hooked on my favorite smelling whole body deodorant on the market.
New customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code. That equates to over 40% off your starter pack.
Use code SOS at shopmando.com, SHOPMANDO.com.
Now, the scene with the Plantier, actually, they luck out because they find out that Gondor is going to be attacked because he sees that tree, right? So they lucked out. But the Mines of Moria, Pippin gets Gandalf killed, really, because the Balrog comes out and all these orcs come out. And then Gandalf returns as Gandalf the White. So this is a different version of Gandalf. Yeah, we saw him in Two Towers. But this is like Gandalf leveled up.
Even whiter.
JD.
Bigger, whiter, and uncut.
Shout out to Groot's cousins. They was in there just a little bit. They had a little cameo.
Whose cousins?
Groot.
Oh,
Groot's cousin. Yeah. Got to shout out to the trees, Playboy.
His heritage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fucking,
I thought you meant Gru from Despicable Me.
Oh, Gru. I saw that. We actually saw that yesterday.
Oh, the fourth one?
Despicable Me 4, yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, funny, dog. We liked it. Oh, yeah.
I took my son to see it.
Me and my cousin went to.
Okay.
They're good.
Yeah, they're good.
Despicable Me's. The first one with Jason Segel was funny.
The fourth one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it Minion heavy?
It's not Minion heavy. It's just the way they did.
The stories.
Yeah, they made them into some kind of soft.
Wait, the Minions are soft now?
No, the Gru.
Gru is very soft.
Oh,
but isn't that Gru's journey as a father?
Yeah, but
I liked Gru in the first one.
It's the villain with a heart of gold kind of thing, or like with that's better than just like, oh, I'm a regular guy now, and the story's kind of all over the place, and this like neighbor girl like blackmails him into going and doing this like heist thing. The story is all over the place.
Oh, that's funny. He's back at it.
And it's like people are like hoodwinking him into going back into the crimes and stuff.
Yeah.
So it doesn't feel. It feels forced. So that's.
I gotta see it.
But
I'm not going to tell this to my son. Well, son, let me tell you how contrived this movie is. Mm-hmm. He loves it.
I gotta see it.
Yeah, you gotta see it. It's you should be able to rent it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't buy it. What's up, Gandalf?
Yeah.
You don't like my review of Despicable 4?
You seem like a Gru hater.
Oh, I'm not a Gru hater.
Yeah, that's all I do.
This guy hates Gru.
No, he hates Gru.
Yeah.
Minions, attack.
He doesn't like Gru. He doesn't like they have big noses. He doesn't like they control the weather.
Sounds like he don't like black people, but whatever.
Oh, no.
Are you going to have
He's just Gru-ish.
Gru-ish?
Yeah. It's okay. They're Gru-ish.
Oh.
When I get gluttonous, so Gru-ish.
I get nervous.
Disgusting.
I get nervous and I eat cherry tomatoes. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh my God, it's all over my shirt.
Yeah. When you eat like an animal, that's what happens. Fucking disgusting.
Hobbit, sing me a song.
I fast forwarded through the song.
You fast forward to the song?
I couldn't do this song.
Why?
I was like, I'm not listening to Hobbit music. I was like, no, fast forward. But then I noticed there's like it's voiceover on some other like important stuff, so I stopped fast forwarding.
Well, but because it's intercut with the charging of the horses, it's a beautiful scene.
Yeah, and I told you earlier that whenever a woman spoke in this whole trilogy, I would fast forward. I was like, I'm not interested in this bullshit.
Which isn't a lot. You fast forward like maybe 2 minutes of the movie.
But I saved myself 2 minutes.
Were you guys the same size as the Hobbits?
We're much taller than a hobbit. Little bit.
And girthier.
Thank you.
Oh, they're very good.
Imagine at least the size of this axe handle.
Did they? Did they ever show you two standing side by side?
Yes. In the area.
I don't remember.
Over the mountains.
Yep. And in the Fellowship of the Ring, well, Elrond says, "You shall be the Fellowship of the Ring." You see them all lined up, and you see the size difference, which I mean, incredibly hard to film. They use doubles, they use forced perspectives, so many things. It's such an obstacle to shoot that way. Yes, Frodo Shaggins.
The doubles are right, or little monkeys.
You can't say that word.
They prefer to be called little monkeys.
Little monkeys?
They could either use them or a little monkey. Like a baby monkey.
No.
What do you
mean? Like a 1-year-old monkey would be great.
How do you train?
Dude, it's so easy to train a monkey. You just like give it bananas and whip it.
Oh, fuck, man.
Without the ability to speak, jackass.
Yeah, of course they don't the mouth is all CGI, but they could use
They'd be jumping around. That's not a practical thing to do.
This ain't Planet of the Apes.
Okay, so in Planet of the Apes, they were all monkeys. They were all real monkeys.
Oh.
It was mixed.
Yeah, it was genetically
monkeys.
Altered.
Okay.
Now, what is your guys' favorite scene
He's good.
in Return of the King?
I was very emotionally invested, even though I could probably predict what would happen, just not exactly how it would be. But the Sam versus Gollum and all that, I was so into like the mountain journey. It was so much, to me, it was just simpler than the other stuff too. And it's like the heart of the movie for me, at least like that's how I was watching it. So like them fighting and Elijah Wood like going against Sam, I was just like, oh, this is like getting really interesting. So I like their big fight where he thinks Sam like wants the ring for himself.
Right. Gollum is slowly poisoning Frodo into thinking, hey, you know what? Sam wants it. Sam's always, I see him watching you and wanting it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He even plants a seed that he will ask him to carry it, which was
so smart.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and he does, which is
God.
What a prediction, right? Where he plants that seed and then he actually is like, oh no, you're not doing well. You're a mess right now. I'll do it. Share the load, he says. Right?
Gay.
I knew that was happening. I knew that was happening.
Yeah.
Share the load.
Yeah, Gollum just goes
There it is.
I told you. Oh, so that's the seed he's planning.
That's
the seed he's planning.
Yeah.
He wants your ass. That's what he wants. Fuck.
That's why he's trying to get him to go into the cave. He's like, oh, this is a perfect like zone or something.
What?
Zone is so insane. I'm sorry.
Get in the zone.
we don't want to finish the jingle.
Yeah,
we all knew where it was.
We know what's being said here. Yeah, Doc, you got a favorite scene?
My favorite scene is when it's sappy. So I don't want to say.
No, that's what. No, Doc.
You must.
Come on.
It's when the king sees princess at the end.
Oh yeah, Arwen.
Arwen when she walks in and what's his name? Armageddon. What the fuck is his name? Argon.
Aragorn.
What the fuck? Aragorn when he sees Erewhon.
Erewhon, the grocery store.
The grocery.
So y'all know I'm just not.
Armageddon meets Erewhon. Yes.
Yeah, and when he sees her, and then like when they show that little close up of her and her eyes is a little watery, I had to fucking tilt my head back. I said, "It's about a bitch. They caught me on guard. How the fuck am I tearing up on fiction?" But it was good.
Yeah.
It was fucking like. Mwah.
Did you see that tongue kiss he gave her too?
I didn't see that.
Like when he's going in his tongue, he's going in with the tongue a little bit.
Why did you notice that?
I notice that every time.
Exactly.
He's like, he goes in with a little bit of an open mouth. Like it's kind of a porno kiss. Yeah, but yeah, it was a nice little porno kiss they shared. And Elrond's just there like, oh God.
And I think we've brought this up about Lord of the Rings is that there's no like, it's different from Game of Thrones. They don't say like fuck or they don't like give blowjobs and stuff like that. Like, you know.
Right, Carlos?
You haven't stayed long enough in the mines of Moria.
But I just do like that about Game of Thrones, that it feels more realistic.
Well, this is rated PG-13, so...
But is there an R version? Like, did they write it R?
It's on Pornhub. It's very different.
Oh, like the Pirates of the Caribbean one?
I don't think Tolkien wrote any...
Wait, what?
There's a Pirates of the Caribbean porno that's like...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's like really
Pirates.
famous.
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. That's a big one.
Captain Black Sparrow.
Is this serious or y'all
Yeah,
fucking with
no,
me?
I'm serious.
Yeah.
Well, I'll send you a link literally later.
God damn.
Yeah. It's really high production value on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you fucking high production on it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
oh,
like
yeah.
old too now.
It's a big budget movie. It's an older, it's older.
It's old now, but like back then, I remember there were like I remember I went to the Hustler store on Sunset, and there were like posters of it everywhere. I was like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
Are you fucking the Hustler store on Sunset?
Yeah, but I went when it was open, like a long ass time ago.
Not that I was a customer. We'll go ahead and finish.
Oh, you know where I would go is Circus of Books on Santa Monica, which is like really seedy. Like I'm pretty sure.
What is
like,
that?
It's like a gay books, like porn bookstore.
You said it right the first time. Go ahead and finish.
But they had like regular porn that didn't just involve men.
Is that the one where you pull back the curtain and go?
They definitely had one of those. I went to one of those a couple years later in H-Town. Wait, have you ever been to a pull back the curtain place?
Yeah.
Have you pulled back the curtain?
It wasn't me. I went with somebody else.
Oh, it's always not you and somebody else. I went alone to mine.
Because I'm uncomfortable. Listen, I feel like the feds is watching me when I'm watching regular porn on my computer. I don't know why. Like I'm like
your
the scariest
grandma's in
guy.
heaven watching you?
Yeah. Like it bothers me. Like I'll be like, fuck, I gotta stop doing it. But but this shit was so fucking bananas because my boy, he was like, hey, let's go to the video store. So we go in.
And not Blockbuster.
No, it's a regular video store.
Oh.
And then he's like, yeah, this blah, 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 check out this. And then he makes his way. He say, this is where I really want to go. Come in here. And I go, what the fuck is this? And we go in and I go, it's all X-rated porn. I go, what the fuck? And you know, the shit that bothered me was the people in the store know where the fuck we went. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's like, oh, they making it, yeah, they're fucking perverts. Ding, 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 ding. That's what I thought it was going to be like. Fucking Chris Hansen come out and everybody handcuffs, get the fuck. It just was so weird.
It's not illegal to look at porn.
No, it's not that it was illegal. I'm just not used to walking in a fucking porn section.
Dog.
Like, that's like walking in Blockbuster back in the day.
Oh,
and
I
they
know.
just have a curtain where you just go in and then you're just like, big booty talk 33. This is where I've always wanted to, you know.
They really hit their stride on 33, I think. Yeah.
Doc, you want to know something crazy?
What?
There's a room behind that room.
Oh, shit.
I've been to that room.
What is that?
God, what's the room
You
behind
need
the
cash.
It only gets darker. The room's behind the room.
Oh, yeah.
Literally, there's just no lamps.
We call those glory holes. If you.
Oh, there it
You
is.
should be so lucky if that's back there.
Oh, yeah.
No, so I go to one of these stores.
Oh, this is real. You ain't fucking around.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you, I went
Explain yourself.
I went to one of these porn stores. Like this is not like a luxurious one. It was a bad one. It was like in a strip mall. So I go and I tell the guy I want to go in that room. It's like a door. And he's like acting like
Mordor.
and he,
With the sacred eye.
Yeah.
the sacred.
Yeah.
So I give him like a 10 or a 20. And he goes, all right, go back there. I go back there. It looked like the DMV. Like an Indian dad, like two teenagers. It was just like every race in the world. It could have been like a citizenship test in America. There's a giraffe, a king from Africa. It's everyone. And there's these other rooms where you're in line to go in the other rooms. And when you go in that room, that's the curtain room with the hole and the porn and everything. So there is another room past the videos.
Not the place I went to. So you went to like a fucking Amazon of porn. What the fuck?
Yeah.
He went to the path of the dead.
City of Industry. I'll send you the address.
I'm not going, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be like, I'll be there.
Season 2.
Fuck you. It's not an
Aerial
open
shot.
invite there,
In the
Carlos.
aerial shots of True Detective Season 2, you can see it. And I'm
Yeah?
like, yeah. I
is
started
that?
rewatching recently.
Yeah, it's around that area that they base season 2 off of, like that.
It's a crime
Yeah.
syndicate area, so yeah.
It's kind of yeah.
That's why there's sex trade. Yeah.
Yeah.
City of
What the fuck was that?
A dwarf farts out of his asshole whenever he wants.
Oh man,
fuck. This one.
it sounds like you shit yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe I did.
Oh my god, that's so.
Yeah, and we need a fresh tongue to lick it up. So no more
Jesus
talk about it.
Christ, somebody's in the
Where's
scat
tongue?
porn.
Where is he?
Oh my.
Sorry, I got defensive of his fart.
Yeah, why you don't defend the dwarf fart, please? It's gross. It smells like shit in here now.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah. Scat porn for this guy.
Scat porn? That's insane to accuse me of that. I've never watched that
damn it.
on purpose.
So
Oh.
but you just talk about licking it up, and then now that's bothering you. That's scat
please.
porn. I mean, what the fuck?
Is that legal, scat porn?
I don't know.
Because it feels like a biohazard to film.
Isn't that what Two Girls in a Cup is?
Yeah, but like it wasn't filmed by regulated by the state of California and SAG. It was like a iPhone video.
Porn
What
is
the hell?
it's not regulated by SAG, is it?
No, but like if you shoot porn for like Brazzers or whatever, there's like unions involved. You can't like be pooping and throwing it in your eyeball.
Gimli, what was your favorite scene in Return of the King?
Well,
Oh my god.
Was that another? Fuck.
What the fuck happened?
one of my favorites.
Oh fuck! You over there silent bombing?
Oh,
One of my favorite scenes.
all that malted beer and salted pork just flowing out.
Well, this beard is like a fucking mask for me. Filtering out the filth.
Go ahead, Gimli.
One of my favorite scenes is when, after the long, long journey to Mordor, they're in the city of Gondor celebrating. And the hobbits decide to bow down before Aragorn. And he tells them to get up. He says, "You bow before no one."
Yeah, and they all bow to them. Oh, what a beautiful
What
scene.
a wonderful scene. I like that a lot. Also like the when Sam sees the bread that Gollum threw over. And he gets it in his eye that it really sinks in what's been happening to him. And he has that courage and he pulls himself together by the bootstraps and goes back up the mountain.
Right, and he has that heroic moment against Shelob, the big spider, right? Which was just such a crazy scene.
How do you know the spider's name?
They say it in the film. What do you mean? They say it.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, and the orc's like, old Shelob, it stings them.
I know I heard that, but I didn't like put it together that they named the spider.
Yeah,
I would have called it Spider.
Well, they're remaking the movie now and it's they, them lob. So
yeah.
It's so crazy.
That does remind me that at the end when the faceless thing gets killed by the girl.
Oh, the Witch King of Angmar.
Yes, he gets killed and she goes, "I'm no man." I was like, oh, that's like very like.
She
cool
got him on a
now.
technicality.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
right?
really did.
Right, it's like no man could kill me. It's like, well,
Yeah.
I feel like a couple of lady boys have gotten caught up on a technicality.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Speaking of, mistaking someone with a beard.
I know one thing. You said you like the bowing scene, and he told him don't bow for no one. All his people did. If I was on the side, I want to see that one person go, well, man, fuck him. I ain't bowing no more. Like I would have been, you know what I mean? Like, fuck this kingdom. Like, it had to be somebody go, hey, man, what the fuck? You ain't going to make them bow. I'm not bowing.
Oh.
Fuck you. If they don't, you hold to your word. That's what I would have did. Fuck the king, playboy. Everybody for themselves.
That's right. As Denethor fucked the king.
Fuck that shit.
It's all about the stewardship of Gondor.
Yeah.
I thought the story was so good in this one that I cared, but the battle wasn't like my favorite part.
That's my favorite.
And it was
scene.
awesome as fuck.
My favorite scene is the Rite of the Rohirrim with Theoden.
You can't pick a 45-minute cut, put it together retrospectively thing and say that's my favorite scene.
But no, come on. Them together, Theoden, giving that speech, they're riding to their death. They're screaming out death, right?
Yeah.
Hey, we're not going to win this battle. We're marching anyways. We're going for it, right?
Yeah.
There were 250 horses used in that scene. That's insane. And comparing to Battle of the Bastards, they used 100 horses. So 2.5 times the amount in that scene. And they hired a bunch of, they basically put out a casting call. Hey, whoever can ride a horse. No, yeah, that's funny. No, the horse is just like,
yeah.
I would love to join.
A bunch of horses in a lineup.
Mr. Ed and fucking line. I still got it. You got to know the reference. That's why it's an old ass horse. Anyway.
Yeah, I remember Mr. Ed.
Yeah, I was talking to the
I know
fans. They probably like, what's the reference?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that scene is just, it's so powerful because they come at a moment where, man, Gondor's getting fucked up. They're getting torn apart. And here comes people riding to their death just to help, just to go out in a very, powerful way. If this is going to be the end of humanity, this is how we're going to go out. Love that scene. Love Theoden. Theoden kind of wavered in the Battle of Helm's Deep, if you remember. And he tells Eowyn it wasn't Theoden that won the battle. It was, Aragorn kind of led the way there. This is a moment where Theoden gets a chance to do it on his own. He's the king of Rohan.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the king of Gondor, kind of the king of kings. There, he's not in his shadow. He's commanding. He's the one in charge. And man, does he make quite a display.
Cool.
It's dope. And then that moment when they kind of wipe out a lot of the orcs, and he looks, and all of a sudden these elephants start coming in. They're like,
oh yeah.
They're like, oh, we just, annihilated, all these people, all these orcs and everything. And then you see these big fucking elephants coming. He's looking like, oh my God. Well, that's it. We're fucked. Let's line up, I guess, and try to go against these elephants now.
That'd be so scary.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, now the black people are coming. We're fucked.
Yeah, that was one thing about it. Yeah. They were.
Wait, what was that spell you used? I won't know until later.
Yeah, you'll know when immigration shows up.
Doc looks like the villain from Golden Child.
Very good.
Yeah, that doesn't hold up very well. That all of them are black, Middle Eastern looking.
With the elephants.
Yeah, the guy that blows that horn. He's like, oh, right. They're making a statement. It's these people.
Yeah, the others
from the the Far East.
Yeah, because there wasn't no black people in there at all.
Yeah,
interesting. Very interesting.
But now we got Gandalf the Black. This is the 2024 version.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. What do you got to say, Rapunzel's uncle?
About what? There being colored people on the wrong side? What do you want me to say?
Just wanted to hear your thoughts on the whole situation.
I thought it was perfect.
Very good.
I do have to say, Gandalf's entrances in this movie, when the light touches over the hill when he commands his army down.
Oh yeah, and the two towers. Gandalf comes to the rescue, right, with the Rohirrim, the horses, at the very last moment, right? And I know we're talking about the whole trilogy, but you kind of have to talk about it as a whole because they did film all at the same time.
Yeah,
it's all part of the same story. But
also, when they approach the gate together, him, Aragorn, when they go to talk to the other side.
Yeah,
also almost diplomatically.
Yeah,
it was a little strange to me, honestly.
Yeah, and there was a scene where they talk to it's called the mouth of Sauron, right? Within the extended version, it's this guy with really sharp teeth, and they're like they show, hey, this is Frodo's clothes and all that. He's gone. He died. He was tortured. He died a very painful death or whatever. And then Aragorn ends up chopping his head off and going, "I don't believe it." So that was a deleted scene that didn't make it into the film. But I love the scene where Sauron's calling Aragorn, right? Aragorn. And all of a sudden he comes out of the crowd, right? And he starts walking towards the eye. Like, what's he doing? Is he being tempted? What's it? And he turns back, tears in his eyes, and he goes, "For Frodo," and just charges by himself.
Wow.
What a heroic, love that moment. What a beautiful, heroic moment, right? And then Merry and Pippin start running out, with them. And it's just like, hey, they're going to die. Maybe they'll win, but this is another battle where they have to confront their own death.
Not hard to battle if you're already accepting death, in my opinion. Way harder if you're trying to make it out alive. Not as honorable.
Does that come from experience?
Yeah.
I just think if you're like, oh, I give up, I'm gonna die anyway. It's like, well, why'd you even show up? Why'd you even show up for the test then? It's like, try and pass it and get out of here. And
you would be perched up on a hill somewhere, with a bow and arrow. I'll be the sniper. And
I would have never shown up for war.
And then as soon as they start losing, you just haul ass.
Who's the actor from The Boys in this?
Carl Urban, who plays Eomer. Yeah. He's got such a great role. That face he makes when he's holding the spear in the right of the Rohirrim, he's wild. He's wild with rage. You could see in his face, he's about to fuck shit up.
Wait, at the end, when they're at the bar, after the whole thing, when they're there, the hobbits are there with their beers. I'm like, what a lame celebration. It's the end of Lord of the Rings and you have one beer?
Okay, Frodo.
And you're just like, oh, to friendship or whatever. I'm like,
okay, Frodo Shaggins, what's your party? What are you doing at the end? Dude, you destroyed the ring.
No, dude.
What are you doing?
I think the Cavaliers winning the championship. It's hardcore, escorts everywhere, drugs everywhere, hobbit bitches naked. It's just chaos. It's kegs. It's crazy. It's Gandalf letting loose a little bit, a rainbow robe, it's not we did it, brothers. It's not one beer, and then I'm off on the ship. It's I'm barely making it the next morning to the boat.
They're all tag teaming Sam's wife, right? Yeah,
we don't have to tag team.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's a little intense.
Oh,
wait, is this because I mentioned hot wife? Remember we went over that?
The hot wife. Yes.
Remember we talked about this.
Is Gandalf, are most wizards monks and shit?
What do you mean?
Because they don't have no magical pussy around them or nothing. You ever notice there's rarely, whenever you see Merlin, he's always by himself and beak at the door. It's what? Where's your chick? Where's your wife at?
Jabba the Hutt, you'd always have a slave bitch.
Look, if you get to...
Wow, I didn't say that. Fuck.
You said magical pussy.
Yeah, but that's something... it's beautiful. It's
no. You can call it
to the side like a fucking.
No. The wizard stuff, that's so hiding in plain sight. You're still just trying to get laid.
Wow.
Might as well chain her
even
up.
With all the powers, I'm not able to get. So it's not even impressive. Yeah, the Hobbit got some pussy. Yeah, I can't get.
You're gay in the movie.
Is that what Gandalf is? He's gay? He's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would Gandalf the Black? What is Gandalf the Black interested in? What elves or women?
Well, big booty elves,
women?
the big booty elves, all of them big booty. The orcs that they got in it. Like them big thick ass fucking orcs that came through, or trolls, whatever they was pushing the tower. Gandalf in the back, I see you. I see you. Look at the thighs, the under thighs on that motherfucker.
Oh my God. Well, look, if you get to the Hobbit, I think Galadriel and Gandalf kind of have sort of a thing, a little bit.
Yeah, is that what's next?
Oh shit! I've never seen The Hobbit.
The Hobbit is the prequel. They made 3 movies of it, but that
have to watch them.
That's kind of like Peter Jackson's episodes 1, 2, and 3, right? It's good. It's just not great like Lord of the Rings.
Even you don't love it though, which is
what's funny?
I like it.
I took an acting class with. You remember PJ Stansberry and them from the Comedy Store?
Yeah.
You remember. So all of us, VJ Biles and all of it, I did this acting class. So they all asked me, go. But anyway, so in the acting class, we used to do these scenes in front of casting directors. And one of the casting directors that we did it for was for The Hobbit.
Oh, which
it was
scene?
actually I don't know, because it was in production at the time.
Oh,
So when he came through, he was doing it as a favor for the teacher.
Oh, okay.
And it not in production. It wasn't even released yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of interesting. I was like, oh yeah, and he really liked me.
Yeah,
he was like,
that's
you
cool.
got something special, little black magic. I was like, hell yeah.
He's like, I'm sorry, but The Hobbit also has all white people. So there's no.
It's okay.
There is not a single black character. I think.
Yeah, that's
So all of this,
But they're not in Game of Thrones either, right?
So what we're guessing is the Hobbit is pretty much in England. Is that what England and in little parts of Europe?
No.
It can't be nowhere else. The whole fucking kingdoms.
Well, Tolkien is British, but filmed in New Zealand.
Yeah. Okay, we can go with that.
Yeah. Yeah. So it is.
Even though they haven't
does
colonized it yet, but anyway.
Yeah, it does feel very white. You know, it is a very white. Like the elves are very, feel like the Aryan race even. You know what I mean? Like we got the Rings of Power that's already out by now, coming out, and now they've incorporated more diversity. Although it's terrible. You guys, have you seen the Rings of Power?
Because
Gimli?
of the diversity, it's terrible.
Couldn't make
Never.
it.
Do not quote me for that. No, it's not good.
Clip that.
No, do not clip that. No.
They've incorporated, more diversity, although it's terrible.
That's why I hate it. No, it's just not well made. It's just it's very hollow.
And it's one of the most expensive series ever filmed too.
I don't trip on it because it's all white fairy tale anyway. So no, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like
it is white.
Are there black only
they don't do that like in black movies or porn. You know what? We need some more white people sprinkled through.
Yeah,
just because of diversity. If you see white people in black movies, because they supposed to be there. Like you know what I mean? Like this is my lawyer, or this guy is my crack addict.
My crack addict?
Yeah.
Like he owns him?
Yeah, whatever. It's all the same.
So Lord of the Rings is white people shit.
Oh,
Doc?
yeah.
The story of it,
as
just
fuck.
like Harry Potter. We'll watch the shit because we watch. Like, here's the thing: black people.
Lord of the Rings is incredible.
This is what you understand about black people. They love white people shit low key. It's not even low key. Like, if you go to a comedy show and you've seen it, you can go even online. You'll see like at Chocolate Sundays, you'll see the black comic do this bits, and then they'll introduce white music. And then the whole fucking room, he'll turn off music, and then they'll start singing the chorus. Like black people love white people in a way that they don't even understand. It's just that they just don't like the fucking racism. They love the people, but we don't love the racism. You understand that they're white people.
That's understandable.
Hell yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, you would.
Anybody ever call you a ginger, Gimli?
Yes, not to my liking, but yes.
And you chop them down, or what did you do when someone calls you a ginger?
When someone calls me a ginger, I punch them in the cock and say, "Let me speak to your mother, because I'm going to come in her pussy."
Oh, my God.
Yes, I'm sorry. It gets a little out of hand very quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So, wait a minute. I just thought about something.
What?
You're a red bush with another red bush.
Yeah.
Is that a forest fire?
Yeah.
Fire crotch. Get it? Fire crotch. It's burning? No? Okay. Well, I guess I'm...
0% contained.
Yeah. That's it.
I like it.
Just trying to relate a little bit.
Just think about just hair and sweat. Oh, yeah.
Italians and Ireland people, are they hairy people?
Not entirely.
Italians, yeah.
Italians, exactly. Okay.
Sure. Oh, yeah. I could say that. I'm Italian.
Yeah, Italians are,
Greasy, hairy.
it's a whole thing with them.
Oh, yeah. Ba-beep, ba-bop, ba-boop, talking with the hands.
I don't know what it is about me and bushes, but I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Italians, women, I'll be like...
Keep your prancing pony.
And you know what?
Yeah, it's like, what are we on right now?
You're just trying to talk about love and finding matrimony out there.
Doc, what kind of black magic spells do you know as Gandalf the Black? Do you know any spells?
Yes, like Afro-Cadabra.
Afro-cadabra. And the 40 ounce appears.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's
Nice, man.
amazing.
In my case, it's Pinot, but
Yeah.
fucking barefoot Sutter home. Nah.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Right?
Holy
No,
shit. You're like Jesus.
Yeah.
Mhm, yeah.
Water into
You want that fancy shit? Memoy, or however the fuck you say it. See, I can't even say the name. That's
Just like
Naomi.
water into malt liquor.
And another question I have, what are you picking up Frodo and Sam in? Gandalf was riding in Eagles, but what's Gandalf the Black riding in to pick up Frodo and Sam from the hot lava?
The bus. It's just like
Instead of an eagle, it's a greyhound.
I'll be there in 8 hours.
Oh my god! And it has to make all the stops. Osgiliath coming up.
Y'all got tickets? What do you mean?
Dolgo Jers coming up. God, we're never gonna get there. Oh my god! All right, I think it's time to whine about it.
Let's do it.
Oh well,
Dude.
it's Treebeard.
Yeah, man. It's been like 2 hours.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
Go ahead and start the show now if you like.
no, man, we've been here, Treebeard.
Sit right here.
I mean, you might as well, but
Fuck.
like we're leaving soon now.
Yeah, man, we
Already started.
We've
Hours
been
ago.
done. Like fucking,
we've been in it.
Man, I fucking took an Uber here, dude.
you on tree time.
Yeah,
Oh,
free time.
tree time.
Tree time, yeah.
Yeah.
That's worse than
Racist
CPT.
comment.
Well, it's not racist, but
I don't even stand for this. I'm taking my leaves and leave. Get out of here.
Aw, Treebeard, next time be on time.
Just be on time. Just be better about that.
Gosh, you're so slow.
Out of here, bro.
Yeah, but hurry up, man. Oh my god.
This is
You guys should be
crazy.
ashamed of yourself.
Takes him a while in person to see how long it takes him to get out of here.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Treebeard, he's
Fucking
still
so-
walking. Oh my
It's too
god.
slow.
Hang on. Give me a second.
hold on,
Where's
bro.
our wine, by the way?
Yeah, what is
Fucking.
God, man? Why is it? See, you know what? I knew it when I asked Treebeard to be here. I knew it was going to be late.
Yeah, you should have told
Fuck,
him
it's so
2
fucking
hours
funny.
early. Treat him like he's Annie Letterman or something.
But also, Gandalf the Black was late too.
Yeah, but he's always late. Yeah.
I still see Treebeard, but I have the eyes of a hawk and the ear.
Oh. Yeah, fucking. That fucking. Y'all didn't get the fucking. I'm the only one laughing as hard at this shit, man. That shit was so goddamn funny. Because he tried to say, I'm going to make like a tree and take my leaves, and he fucked up, and
it's
then he's
funny.
like, I'm going to get out of here. That shit was so funny. Fuck it. All right, well, that's how comedy is.
That's comedy.
It's
Comedy.
subjective. It's subjective.
There you go, Gimli.
Thank you.
We figured we do this segment called Wine About It, but we figured you'd want a beer,
Yeah.
Gimli. So that's
a
all.
real
That's all
one.
you. Wow, look at that. Straight from bottled in Middle Earth.
A good brew.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. What do you have to whine about Return of the King? And you know what the correct answer is? Nothing.
I have one thing to whine
Okay.
about.
Okay.
Well, actually, I already whined about it. It was the drinking the beers at the bar after. Like that they didn't party hard enough.
It didn't feel like when we get Fellowship of the Ring, we have Bilbo's party, and that's a big celebration. There's fireworks, there's drinking, there's dancing.
Oh, wait.
This is
I do have something. That old lady that gives them the stink face when they're back in the village.
old man.
Ugly ass man.
It is. It's the man from the Fellowship.
Yeah, I knew it had to be something from the first one. And he's
Yeah.
like, oh, the boys are back. And it's like, oh, clearly you don't know what they've been doing this whole time. But I
Yeah.
was like, get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
fuck that guy. He has no idea.
Yeah, he's just a bitch.
He
and I
wasn't-
thought it was like an old lady too. It's like, get your gender right.
Get your gender right?
Yeah, like make it obvious who the fuck you are. Cause I just have 2 eyeballs. I need to know. Like if I thought that was a lady, like I could have been like, "Yo, what's up, baby?" And if it's like a guy, that's a little scary to me.
So you just need to know whether or not you need to stick your dick in them or not.
Got it.
That's right.
That's my whine about
Okay.
that the man looked like a woman.
Oh, okay. Gimli, what about you?
Mine is just a common whine that a lot of people have addressed over the years of this, is just the pacing of the ending. I wish that the fades to black, pause, would not be so long in between the cuts, because I was tricked the first time I saw the movie in the theater.
Yeah.
I thought the movie was done, and then it kept going and going and going.
I was wondering that.
Minor detail, but I would have appreciated them slightly closer together.
Yeah.
Right, because we get the first fade to black when Frodo wakes up, right? And he sees everybody and he's calling them all out by name, and that's Sam and Frodo having that moment where they're looking at each other, fade to black on Sam, right?
Yeah.
And that moment when they're looking at each other.
Gay.
Yeah.
Also, I really
Yeah.
like this whine about it because I was wondering this while watching it on HBO Max. I was like, oh, in the theater, did people go, all right, we're fucking done? And then, it, obviously it's not. But also, it made me annoyed at Peter Jackson. Like, we get this is your project. You've been doing this forever. It's like, get it going, though. Stop, like, savoring it so much. It's 3 hours and 20 minutes. Make it 3 hours and 18. Fucking, it's just too long. It was too crazy. I was like, you're being too savory with it.
I feel you.
And you pissed off Jeremiah.
Who's Jeremiah?
Disrespect.
My old friend from Earth.
Okay.
Wait, they're already on Earth.
Yeah. Gandalf the Black.
My whine about it is, when they do the scene where when they're going up to the eye, right? And they're in the tower, and then the orcs start fighting each other. And then it's like, all of them are dead, and there's only 3 left. I'm like, are you fucking?
Yeah.
I was just like, what they do? What they do? Kill each other and kill some, and then suicide themselves? I'm like, who's fuck? How's it only 3 left? It was just, that was the part where I was like, what the fuck?
Outside of one suspect scene also is when right outside the Black Gate, when
You didn't say pause.
when Sam and Frodo are in disguise in that armor and hiding against the rocks, I understand they're tiny people, but the man who's looking around for them,
Yes.
it just doesn't seem possible.
What the fuck?
Keeps shitting his pants.
That's what he does.
He's just got a mound of shit in his pants at this point.
They had Morse code back then?
He's doing SOS to other ones on camera.
What the hell?
Fucking
My
guys.
phone's doing SOS right now. Please get me near a toilet immediately. It just doesn't seem plausible entirely that this man wouldn't see in the rubbish.
Right.
Thank you.
These 2 figures.
Yes.
Right. My whine is about the dead army. Now, I know it's part of the book, and even Peter Jackson agrees with me. He never liked the dead army because it just felt like this unstoppable force. We just had this huge battle. And it almost makes the battle irrelevant because it's like, well, now here's the dead army, and it just wipes out everything, and it's all over, right? It almost feels like, okay, battle's over, it's done, and, couldn't squeeze like one last battle out of them, you know what I mean, with the 10,000 orcs at the end. They could have and just been like, all right, we're good, right? Yeah. But it just feels like, here's all this battle, everybody, dying and battling, and this dead army that's just completely unstoppable and wipes everybody out. And it kind of just is too clean, but that's how it's written.
Yeah.
And Peter Jackson actually didn't want to, in a magazine article, he said, I didn't want to include that because it felt too easy. It felt like it was
interesting.
Too
It's
impossible.
too much bullshit. That would be too much, though, I think. Because you already had a bunch before. So and then you got the spiritual realm, so they can't really kill them. So then the only thing they're doing is just hitting them with the objects that they're able to lift through paranormal activities. So that's kind of... I like that. I like to just demolishing them because they like swinging. Even if they swing their axe, they can't kill a dead. So they just like swinging their axe, and then the axe is fucking hitting them in the face. They're like, "What the fuck is going on?" That's fucking sweet.
Yeah. That they just wipe out. All the Oliphants, right?
Yeah. That sounds right.
All the orcs, everything. They go through. You see that army go all the way through Gondor, all the way through Minas Tirith, and just like all the way up into the castle, like everywhere. It's basically like somebody just took some antibiotics and wiped out some infection, right? It just clears it out, done, clean.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah. I see exactly what you're saying.
You know what I mean? And
you could just see a little
every
bit
last
of murder.
One of them, all gone, right?
Yeah.
So it feels a little bit easy, although I did like it in the book. That's how it was written. And that's
You've read the book.
Oh yeah, that would have been sweet. Yeah, now I know what you're saying. That would have been sweet to show the power of how like they was massacring them one by one here and there. Is that what you're saying? Like a little few scenes added in with the battle?
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's how it's written, right? So if it's written that way, it's kind of hard to change how the battle is won, right? So Peter Jackson inevitably had to include that. But that was just one. It's a small thing. I still like the fact that Aragorn had to go, right, where he has the sword that gets remade. He's like, nothing but the King of Gondor. No one but the King of Gondor can.
So what you're saying is,
the guy is he stops the blade right with his sword. That line was broken. It has been remade. So these thousands of years of this line that had been not existent. There's somebody that bloodline still exists, and he's there right at that time where he needs extra people.
That's cool
to win the battle.
A ghost sword colliding with a real sword is quite a moment.
Oh yeah,
fucking sweet. So it's like,
yeah, sweet.
The ghosts are like the atomic bomb.
Oh no, here we go.
Of the fuck.
Oppenheimer talk.
The last fucking nuclear sent out the fucking and massacre these motherfuckers. Okay, well.
Yeah.
I was laughing at a clip of the Oppenheimer episode where we were talking about black people at Los Alamos.
Oh yeah, the scientists.
Yeah.
And you were saying one was that the ball was a molecule or something.
Oh yeah. Shooting a particle into
the hoop. Yeah.
So silly. I was dying at that.
Doc, I want from our last episode of The Two Towers, I wanted to ask you about Aragorn and Eowyn again. The girl the woman that's still pursuing Aragorn. Yeah. I thought of you when he was like, he was telling her, it's but a shadow of a thought that you love. I cannot give you what you seek. He shuts her down right there. She's like, "Oh, where are you going?" He's like,
"That's why I like that.
I'm leaving. I gotta. Yeah, but we need you."
He was trying to be nice. You know what he wanted to say?
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm loyal.
Yeah.
I'm loyal. I'm 100 tied to this one right here. I ain't got time for. Because when you think about love and lust, think about that for a second. Like what he was saying. What you want is what did he say? Like a mirror. What did he say it was? What she wanted? It was like a. He compared it to. Fuck, I forgot the line, but the line was just meant that you seek temporary. What I have is built. Me and this bitch been arguing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We've been through the trenches, bitch. This is what it's worth right here. Yo fucking spectacle of a breeze of a fuck. Get your goofy ass out of here. That shit is.
He needs to just be.
That's why the ending was good to me. I was like, hell yeah. His girl was dying. He wasn't sure she was really with him. He was like, oh man, but he stayed there. That's why I was like, oh, the ending is dope because it just showed instead of it's always the dudes got to be the assholes. And finally, we got some motherfucking credit. No more.
Male pride.
Yeah.
And rights.
Men. Boys.
Non-binary. I'm trying to.
Yes.
We don't want no beef with y'all calling in. Docs fucking had a whole goddamn parade out here for me. I'm like, no, they was here too. They gonna go down with me.
You're afraid of protesters outside the studio?
I'm not afraid of them, but I am afraid of fucking up. You know what I mean? I want to make sure I stay on the right page. And even if I do fuck up, I'll make my apologies. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not one of the people that stick by my foolishness. Fuck you. I meant what I said. Fuck y'all.
I like when Gandalf called the whole, what did he say? It was like a fool's journey or something?
Oh, a fool's hope. We never had much hope, just a fool's hope. He's telling that to
That was so pretty
Pippin.
though. I love that moment.
And then he talks about the after, like this glimpse of the afterlife and what that is, right? they're literally banging down the door, and he's trying to comfort Pippin, right, with this vision of the afterlife. That death is just another journey, one that we all must take. It's one of those Gandalf wisdom quotes, right? Where you just remember because it's slowed down. He gets to share a little bit of that wisdom, and it is a nice moment.
He should have showed him a vision of Larissa Pippin. Be like, this is your hoe in the future. She will fuck future.
Oh, and
but you will also get her.
Oh, and she's so bad, right? Yeah. She's bad.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, and he's like, ridiculous. Well, I gotta stay alive then. He gives him something to fight.
But who was he talking to when he said that?
He was talking to Pippin. Remember about hey, about the vision of the afterlife, right? Where you see, a very green place, white shores. This very peaceful, serene place that you go to after you die.
Florida.
Yeah,
that's what I feel like.
So let me ask you this.
St. Petersburg, Florida.
Let me ask you this. Remember when Frodo was on the rock and he said, I see the white shores? Was he in the fucking afterlife for a second? Was he having an out-of-body experience?
He was having a vision of the void, of like Sauron and darkness. Because that's a great...
That's right.
That's such a great moment because Sam, and with Howard Shore's music, he's playing very hopeful, like kind of Shire music. Mm-hmm. Do you remember the Shire? It's going to be springtime soon, whatever. Do you remember, the strawberries or the taste of
Shire sucks. Strawberries and like it's hot out.
But he's talking about all these beautiful things, and then Frodo goes, I can't recall any of that. I can't, the taste of this or the smell of that. Like I see him, I see this. So then the music then turns dark. And so, no, he's not there. Frodo's gone at that point. He's completely gone. He's can't return.
I don't know why. Every time when I think of those two, I think of like the rotisserie chicken. Yeah, like fucking
rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, like
getting stuffed.
This is Gandalf the Black.
They were so.
You passed the test.
Man, it was like I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just. I just was like the dialogue was so fucking. It wasn't even like homey like. It was kind of like. We've been there a little bit, like, you know what I mean? Like they might not have necessarily
a homey version where they make it less gay.
Can I admit something? When I watched each one of these movies in the theater, from Fellowship to Return of the King, in Fellowship, when Sam and Frodo are having their moment, they're like kind of erotic sort of moment. It feels that way, right? I would yell out in the theater because I was obnoxious. I would go, kiss.
What?
Two Towers. Same thing. Kiss. Third movie, kiss. He gets a kiss at the end.
Oh my God.
He gets him a nice little kiss on the forehead. I know. I look back at teenager me.
He did?
Like,
that's so funny.
Did I miss that part? I fucking went.
No, he gives him a kiss on the forehead when he's saying goodbye. He's going to the
Frodo kisses
Frodo kisses Sam.
On his forehead.
Now, I have to ask, in those theaters all those years ago.
Yeah.
Did it get a laugh or did it bomb each time?
That's what I was going to say.
Bombed every time.
Really?
My friends laugh. No one laughed. I even got a shh.
That's perfect. That's better than
hilarious.
That's white people's Apollo.
Yeah.
Boo! Get your ass out of the theater.
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
Yeah. Didn't get it. Just my friends are like, everyone else is like, dude, shut the fuck up. All right.
When I saw Independence Day in theaters, like a black lady was like talking really loud, and this guy yelled, "Shut the fuck up, bitch!"
So fucking funny.
I've never forgotten it, and I was like, "Whoa, Dad, this is crazy." He was like, "Yeah, well, let's watch the movie."
So fucking funny, and it probably was a black guy that said it, and I realized, and he's just as loud as her. It's like, what y'all
It wasn't
doing?
even stadium seating. It was like it was a bad theater. It wasn't like. The stadium was like new in the 90s.
Right. But I just the fact that somebody screaming out shut the fuck up. I've never heard that. I've heard like
it's
quiet
an amazing
or whatever.
moment.
Oh, you ain't never been to a black theater. That shit happens quite often in the black theater. Because it's crazy because people think black people talk to the movies, but most black people don't. And they get fucking mad. It's the ghetto.
It's like bad
it's just
Asian
ghetto
drivers.
People. It's just like when trailer trash go to the movies, I think. They might be a little loud sometimes. Hey, you fucking the neck. Oh, here trying to fuck. It's not so much as it's just the lack of respect. You know what I'm saying? So in the black movie theaters, some people be like, man, shut the fuck up. You get mad at them. You be like, dude, I'm trying to watch. You know, because once in a while, cool. Twice, all right, now third, hey, shut the fuck up, bitch. You know what I mean?
I agree with you. I have family that, not the classiest of people, that went to the theater once. I went with them, and when the feature of there's a Motorola phone out for a while, there was also walkie-talkie. They were walkie-talking people during the movie, and we had to tell them to shut up.
Are you fucking...
Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah. Shut up! You're not with us!
Fucking
is so
crazy.
funny.
That was Nextel days, huh? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So in black theaters, they talk a lot. And in white theaters, they just shoot them up.
There's a white
That
theaters
is better. If you go to a black theater,
No,
at least
no.
it could be a shooting, ironically.
White theaters are shushers. There's a lot of
not
shushers.
shooters. Sorry. I thought you said shooter.
No. God damn it.
I
So
thought
what
you
it
said the
mean?
white theaters were shushers. I thought you meant shooters.
Well, they're that too.
Yeah.
We don't have to get into that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always on guard.
I am too.
Did you say
I ain't never on guard. I ain't never on guard. Y'all on guard like that?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm always thinking there's going to be a shooting when I'm like,
God, that's not on guard. That's fear.
It is fear.
Thank you,
You know what?
Gandalf.
Let me throw some magic on you and whisk that fear away. God damn it.
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah, don't bleep that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
There's
I feel like I can say it now.
No,
not yet.
Come on, man.
However, I've heard Mexicans say it, and I've heard
Oh,
them.
yeah.
They do it all
Mexicans
the time.
all the time.
All the time, Playboy.
Yeah. By the way, so loud and annoying in theaters, Mexican families.
See? So it ain't just black
Yeah,
people.
it's a whole.
Yeah,
Mexicans
it's not.
Mexicans
that's
everywhere.
all
Even my family, like we go anywhere to eat, it's like, oh my god, it's so fucking loud. It's chaos.
If Trailer Trash had more of a population in a movie theater where they are, if you went to theirs, you'll hear a lot of talking. It's because it's just it's because there's a difference from trailer trash and people that live in the trailer. Understand that? Some people that live in the trailers aren't trailer trash. Trailer trash is people who just don't give a fuck. They are so disrespectful. You're like, hey, bro, you're an asshole.
Michael Madsen's trailer in Kill Bill 2 looked fun. It looked like a cool place to live.
You've talked about that before, that you would like.
Really?
You have
not good.
that you would like. You'd be like, I'd love to be Michael Madsen in Kill Bill 2.
Oh, that's weird that I've separately said it then.
He was like, that looks like fun. That looks like a
It
good
does. He has
For
like a
trailer
chair
life?
outside and he can park wherever.
Yeah, you just drive around and just live in different campuses. But it's just the fuck your neighbors always change.
Oh.
So you
but his
never
neighbors
really
are like
have-
rattlesnakes. Like he's in the desert. I like
Fuck.
I would
couldn't
live
do
like
that.
Matthew McConaughey where he has like a really nice trailer in Malibu. That's cool.
Could you do that? Could you live in a trailer in a desert?
No, but I grew up with family with trailers, so I care not to,
Continue that.
I like visiting them, but I don't want to live in them.
Soft spot, huh? Okay.
It's not a soft spot.
No, he sounded like he got emotional about it. He was like, I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
That's your wine talking.
Yes, thank you.
Because you know how, like,
You're
sometimes...
projecting
Yeah, well,
on how you would feel.
Well, you know...
Like somebody might need a haircut.
Somebody being touched behind them trailers might have a little, but you know...
Saying I was molested?
I just...
What the hell, dude? You could just go to trailers
You
and
never
watch
know.
TV.
You never know. Trailer secrets coming at you next episode.
Another good trailer, Matthew McConaughey's trailer in Dallas Buyers Club.
Yep.
Great one.
Another one is Brad Pitt's trailer in
God
Once
damn
Upon a
it,
Time
the
in
best
Hollywood.
one.
That's the best one.
With
the dog, with that awesome dog that he has.
And he's by a theater.
Black Gandalf, is this how you like your ladies right here?
A little more, if you will.
A little more. That looks like a squirrel, dude.
And well, it's not called an afro for nothing.
Is it me or Black Gandalf is just a pimp of Middle Earth? You're just pimping out there in Middle Earth.
Oh,
it just feels
yeah.
like.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's sick.
I mean, even the white Gandalf, he was out there just ruling bitches. Just fucking get that fucking. Those magic spells when that's his pimp slap. When he was killing them orcs, I was, bitch, get your goofy, ugly ass up. Bitch, where's my money at?
Yeah.
He's never asked for money.
Well,
I don't
he should
remember
have.
that.
Doc looks like Moses parting the red Kool-Aid.
Well, he
tea.
did. More like Martin Luther King. Martin, what you doing out here?
That's so funny.
You know, I was gonna say, but yeah, the eye was actually a little bit of money. Remember that? That was some pimp move. That was, bitch, give me that check.
That's so funny. Yeah. He goes and grabs it, and he doesn't even say anything. He's like, that's so funny.
Hey, give it up, bitch.
Oh, wow.
Bitch.
Plant here.
Yeah, he was pimping that
where he's
motherfucker.
like, give it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then when he took it, he's like, bitch.
Yeah, this is mine. This is mine.
Yeah,
covers it up and keeps rolling.
You got one more time, and you off the.
Yeah.
I slap the shit out.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just such a boss, right? When he's telling Pippin, like, hey, go up there and fucking light that beacon up there. Go up there now. You're going to do this thing for me, right?
Yeah.
That scene where the beacons are lit is so cool.
I fast forwarded, so I figured because I figured out I knew what was happening, so I was like, let's go.
What do you mean you knew you were happening?
I was like, oh, some sort of things are being.
No, you didn't do that.
Oh my god, man!
Yeah, I'm fucking around.
I made it.
The beacons of Amon, you fast forwarded.
Yeah, because I knew something was being lit up, and we're good.
Never do that, people.
Never do that.
That
I
actually
can't believe
pretty
it, man.
good right about now. If you know
Yeah,
what I mean.
it's
Stop eating the cherry tomatoes.
stop emotionally eating.
You're eating your feelings when you need to.
Yeah, your Apple Watch says suicidal right now.
I can't believe you fast forward that scene, man.
I had to fast forward through some stuff. Even the very beginning, I was like, fast forward.
Wait, hold on.
When it said like New Line Cinema or whatever it was.
Okay, that's okay. New Line Cinema.
Oh, of course.
Look,
Yeah.
which I want to talk about New Line.
But like the titles and everything, I was like, I know what the name of the.
You know,
fucking
Peter
movie is.
Jackson had a lot of beef with the Weinsteins, with New Line Cinema and everything when everything was getting developed and all that. That he's described them as bullies. Like he was like, yeah, Weinstein's a straight up bully. He wanted Ashley Judd to be in a role, and then later Ashley Judd, of course, accused Weinstein of sexual assault. But it was like, and Weinstein's like, nah, you know what I mean? Like he wanted these certain things, and like Peter Jackson was like, you know, I felt like it was this close for Tarantino to get this movie because he just felt like Weinstein didn't like him.
They were
There was a lot of
famously like
problems. And that he ruled like kind of like a mafia like thug sort of way.
I'm glad he's being in prison now.
God.
Jesus.
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna say God. Yeah, you know what, Carlos?
Yeah, why are you so against
No,
Weinstein being in jail?
I don't know. I just don't want you to stop saying. We have to every time you say it. We have to bleep it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the Ronan Farrow book
Oh yeah.
about Weinstein. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. So that was just a little thing, but I really wanted to talk about the intro of the movie real quick.
That I fast forwarded.
No. The scene with Sméagol.
Deagol and Deagol.
Sméagol and Deagol. How this movie starts.
Yes.
Well, I wanted to ask you guys, what did you think of the very first scene, the very intro of this movie? We got Sméagol. Did you know it was Gollum right away? Did you?
Yeah, because of the actor.
Andy Serkis, right?
Yeah.
What did you think of that scene, of the very first scene where Sméagol, Deagol finds
it was
the
like
wing?
weird. Like the way they were even interacting was strange. I thought the whole thing was weird, but I liked it.
But the finding of the ring,
Yeah.
and immediately, like it starts with Sméagol strangling his brother to death.
Right.
And I like that he says, "I lost the taste of bread."
His cousin Deagol.
Cousin Deagol. Thank you, Gimli.
That really helped.
His cousin Deagol, he's strangling him to death. That's how the movie starts.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very dark, and that he's tortured by it. We see this montage of him becoming Gollum, and then we start the movie.
Yeah.
Kind
But
of
Andy
reminds
Serkis-
me
What?
of, well, the Rothschilds.
Okay.
What's going on here? Wait, what?
Some sort of conspiracy.
No, what I was gonna say though, but it just reminds you of people who are consumed with evil, like selfishness and their greed to have something that's really is meaningless compared to the world society. So meaningless that's what's great about the end, that it's destroyed because it doesn't, and it not only is it destroyed, but it destroys the evil that wanted it more than, that was more powerful than the evil that was in Sméagol. It's like fucking nice. I like that.
Yeah, and
His
even
death kind of underwhelming to me.
whose death? The Deagol in the very
No, at the end in the lava where the ring goes in the lava.
Now, and
Like, I wish he would have screamed on his way down.
yeah, he went very Terminator 2 with
Yes.
Who?
He was so happy to finally get his ring back, it did not matter at that point.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I know me. One time I fucking dived off a diving board and I tried to do a somersault and I didn't complete the somersault and I smacked my back on the fucking water.
Somersault.
Yeah.
How do you even? I don't even know what that is.
A fucking flip off the diving board. But I didn't complete it and my body fucking like. Basically, imagine you jumping and laying flat out and then just landing on your bed.
Yeah.
That's how I landed on the water. That shit was like, fuck, this is good. I was screaming underwater like, that shit hurted so goddamn bad, Playboy. So I know goddamn well if I fell in some lava, I'm like, I'm screaming.
I see.
I'm top lung. I might even be octave. I mean, so high. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if I fell in lava,
fuck that lava.
that happens in Dante's Peak. The grandma gets like, I think the grandma of Linda Hamilton, or her mother-in-law in the movie, that's like annoying and old. She gets like sucked up into lava and it like consumes her, and she starts like becoming all fiery and stuff. It looks like a gnarly death. We should watch Dante's Peak.
Dante's Peak is great.
Yeah, it's a
Dante's
good
Peak.
one.
Volcano comes out around the same time.
Yeah, Pierce
Those
Brosnan.
Have you ever touched a hot pot or anything on mistake and burned yourself?
Yeah.
Or had the roach in your hand too far and you hit it, try to hit it right because so shit. You know, back in the day when I used to smoke, wink, wink.
Yeah.
But that burn, I'm like, goddamn, lava, my guy?
Yeah.
Oh, man, as soon as that shit touched me, I'm all over the place.
Instead of a long bushweed pipe, it's just a crack pipe from Black Gandalf.
So racist.
You talk about crack. It has something to do with race.
But he said black. That if he went in through the black. And
blowing crack smoke circles in the air.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Crack smoke circles.
Which is interesting.
Smoke circles, yeah. Crack
I wonder
smoke circles.
if you can do that. Like if you're
crack,
on
I don't
fire,
know.
do you get to a point where you're on fire so bad that you're dying and then there's smoke just blowing out your mouth when you're breathing?
I mean, probably not at all.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's
Maybe,
that's
maybe.
dumb.
A dragon
Sorry,
if you
that's
fall in
dumb.
lava.
It's not-
Like, you can't spit fire.
yeah, that's true.
Last thing I want to talk about is the ending where Frodo doesn't destroy the ring. Did you guys know that was going to happen? Was it a surprise to you? Or is it like, oh my God, are you fucking kidding me at the end?
It wasn't a surprise. He was always shady the whole series. It was Sam that I always felt like kept him honest. I really think, like, in this universe, Sam is like, he's like equally as important as everyone else. Like, I think without friendship and love, like, I think Elijah Wood goes down so fast.
Yeah, he
And he does within 10 minutes of him losing his friend.
yeah, essentially, Frodo would have become Gollum. He would have held onto the ring so long, and they actually filmed a part where Frodo has a vision of becoming Gollum, and he's like, he has the hair and everything
cool.
that he's
I
like
think we
held
mentioned
on.
last time, yeah.
Yeah, he held onto the ring that long, like
That's
because
cool.
it's that powerful that it corrupts anyone, right? So they did actually film that scene. They didn't,
And we already know it runs in his family that they, like, Bilbo held onto that ring for a long time.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
already started to shift him where we see moments in the flashes
Yeah.
in the earlier film.
it corrupts all.
But is Bilbo talking about it at the end, some sort of illusion of how dangerous it is when he's like, I wish I could have held
It one last time. He's still holding on to it.
Yeah, and he's
Still, even
so
when they're about to go
crazy.
to basically heaven or wherever.
Yeah.
He's like, do you have that ring?
Yeah, it's like, why are you weirdly bringing that up?
Dude, that's an
dude?
addict. They're
Yes.
like addicts for the ring. It's like, can I just one more time? Just one more time before I die. Let me get a hit of the ring.
Yeah, it's like, why does gold control the Federal Reserve?
Oh my God, what have we talking
What?
about?
My
This isn't Tim Dillon's show. I saw gold as like $1,000
good, huh?
or something.
what?
I just be watching them goofy ass conspiracy. I'm like, what the fuck, man? It's like,
I've been watching so much body cam stuff. That's what I've been doing.
Man,
fuck.
Doc dressed like this, talking about conspiracy theories. I'm in.
It's perfect.
I'll watch every
fucking
episode
hilarious.
of that. All right, so guys, people that haven't seen Return of the King, which I feel like is impossible, but you guys hadn't seen it. Why should they watch? Or why should somebody rewatch or revisit Return of the King? We got Rings of Power out now. Why should people go back and go, hey, this was the original Lord of the Rings, the live action Lord of the Rings. Why should people revisit or watch for the first time?
Watching this just brought me back to a time where like movie theaters would be packed. When I go see movies at the Chinese theater, there's I see like big movies opening weekend, and it's really easy to get a ticket. So like seeing this, I'm thinking about that. And also you're seeing like a master's great work on screen. Like in the third part of the trilogy, I just think it's Hollywood lore that I'm so glad and grateful like y'all turned me on to.
Yeah.
Like there's so much to take in, but it feels so worth it. Even if the story, you may already know a lot about it. And it's not like Game of Thrones where there's anal sex and like crazy stuff like that and like vomit, everywhere. It's like,
Anal sex and vomit. No, those are, yeah.
Yeah, that's my review of Game of Thrones.
Anal sex and vomit. Oh, I hate those videos where they're getting head and they throw up on the dick. It's so gross.
Oh,
Have you seen that?
And Game of Thrones?
No, it's just on porn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like,
Game of Thrones?
Did I miss that scene?
No, that's just porn. But yeah, just watch it.
Thank you, Carlos.
Game of Thrones or the porn?
Yeah. Yes. Gimli. What?
I would say this is one of the few franchise movies where it doesn't drop off at all from the first to the third. Each movie is special in its own way, in its own capacity, and this one really ties a nice bow on the whole series, and it's an epic journey and a must-watch for any human being.
Yes. Gandalf the Black.
I would say for the same thing, the continuous excitement that you always have through the build-up. But then, for me, it was more, I don't know why, but there was more like all these hidden messages. Like the main hidden messages that I saw was, even though the ring was corrupting Gollum and Frodo, Sam had it and nothing happened. And when he handed it to him, and he was like, I was just holding on to it. So he's not focused on that. He's like, I already know. Yeah. Like, I already know what the fuck this thing do.
Yeah.
So our friendship is way more important. So that shit, so he was like, nah, man, I ain't paying attention to this. And you shouldn't either. So he's trying to tell him, fuck the gold, dog. Throw that shit in the fucker. And then and Frodo's bitch ass was over there like, but he was like, my precious. Like, like, God damn, Frodo, calm down.
Yeah, he needed Sam.
Yeah,
really
so
good.
it was kind of sweet to have that dynamic added into there. So if you watch it, just try to find a little goofy shit like I be doing. You know what I mean? And if you're into some little bit of elven fucking, you know what I mean? Did I say that right? Elven fucking?
Yeah, you said it right.
Elven fucking, yeah. Big booty elf.
Yeah.
Yeah, big booty trolls.
Shout out to Aragorn.
And I'll give my reason for this movie. It's the scope and how much work. In the whole series, there were 48,000 swords, axes, shields, and makeup prosthetics, 20,000 background actors cast, 19,000 costumes made, 100 real locations, 114 speaking roles, 30 actors trained to speak fictional dialects. The scope of this trilogy is unbelievable. And they filmed it all at the same time. And it's a remarkable piece of art. And it's a masterpiece. So watching all three movies, especially when you have something like the Rings of Power, where money just buy heart and soul and depth. This movie was done right, and it's one of the hugest big box office successes. Made $1.1 billion in the theater. So on top of that, a huge financial success.
Didn't Grand Theft Auto 5 make that like in a day? Like,
why are you comparing? You bring up video games?
Yeah, but it's also like
Deadpool just broke 1 billion over like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like Peter Jackson. You didn't do that good. If you should have made $3 billion.
This was 2003.
This
my
is before
friend.
inflation.
Yeah.
It made $1 billion.
Tickets
Deadpool
were
made $7 billion
$7
now in 2024. This was many years ago where tickets were much lower.
$7 for a goddamn movie, and that's in the evening.
I remember
Good times.
I remember when it hit 10. I was like, what the fuck?
And I think that it's the 21st, like highest grossing movie of all time, right behind Transformers.
Exactly. That's what it all comes down to.
It's so
What's
sad.
the number one most highest grossing film of all time?
Oh, I'd like to say maybe Avatar.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Skeleton can look that up for us. Highest grossing movie of all
Gen
time.
Z.
Then Endgame, then Avatar re-release to take it back.
Hold on. wait a
Oh,
minute.
Avatar Endgame, then the Avatar re-release.
He just
Wow.
did
Yeah,
that with no
took it back.
computer.
That's
Then.
Yeah.
insane.
Did you see that?
There you go. Yeah.
Fuck, that guy's on it back there.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you, Treebeard.
He's still
there.
I'm
Just
on my way.
well, hey, Mr. Jeremiah Watkins, aka Gimli, tell us what you got going on.
You can watch Stand Up on the Spot at youtube.com/@standupots every other Monday. Look out for Trailer Tales, new episodes every Friday. And I'm on tour at jeremiahwatkins.com for tickets. Thank you, as always, for having me back on one of my favorite podcasts.
Thank you, Jeremiah. Man, look,
Best.
so it's so much
Thank
fun
you for
having you.
coming on.
Hell yeah, man.
So
For
fun.
Jeremiah, thank you, man.
Return of the King.
Return of the King. This is the King right here.
Yes.
There it is.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.